We're at Sha Tin on Wednesday night for an all-weather fixture under lights, an 8-race programme. We're here to preview each and every race for you as we welcome in the panel. We've got Paul Alley and Nick Child. And Nick, the main race comes up as race number 2 early in the night.
Yeah, it certainly does, Tom. Looking forward to it as well. It's a nice little race there. King Shield getting back to his preferred surface. So looking forward to seeing him. And John Size unleashing what looks to be a decent type as well.
Yeah, what about any jackpots, Paul, for Wednesday?
No, there's no jackpots to speak of at all. We normally have a couple coming out the other end of this meeting, though. Even races is normally the deal here on a Wednesday night all-weather meeting, and there's no exceptions here on Wednesday.
There's certainly a couple of tricky Class 5 affairs to kick the program off as well, and we've got one of them to preview as the first race. That's the Taiwan Handicap Class 5, 1,200 metres. Lucky Treasure is dropping in grade here for Jimmy Ting. Shanghai Power's been back to the trials up at Chung Fa. Fantastic Fabio back at a Class 5 for once again. You've got General Trump, who was a little disappointing last start. Run good over the page, who's getting closer to victory. Raging Blaze further down. Winning Strikes, who bucked shortly after the start when he was heavily backed in the market. And E Honey has the hood and the crossover noseband coming off. Nick, the speed in the first looks to be fairly genuine.
I think it will be, yeah. Viva Mama looks as if he'll go forward. Drawn 11 though, so we'll have to get across from out wide. Shanghai Power as well looks to be a prominent starter, but again another one drawn slightly wide. And there's quite a few there, Paul, trapped out on the wing a little bit.
Yeah, I think Winning Strikes will try and go forward as well. Shanghai Power, we know, is a 1,000-metre horse with lots of pace, so he'll definitely be on the pace there somewhere.
And he is the first horse we're going to highlight here is Shanghai Power. And look, he's coming to the all-weather for the first time, but we know, Paul, Meat Joy can get a horse ready for an all-weather run.
He can. Look, he gets the claim as well. £5 now for Alfred Chan as well. He'll get that claim. He's drawn a little bit awkward, as we said, in 9, but he's got speed. He'll get across. It's just the last 200 metres you've got to be a little bit wary about. He has been placed over 1,200 before, but we know him better as a 1,000-metre horse.
Yeah, we certainly do. I mean, obviously the trip is going to be the concern, and obviously the surface as well, a little bit of an unknown, and Alfie now just claiming the 5, so 7 would have been better, but 5 is okay.
Another horse that's getting close to a victory is Run Good. Here he is with the Elites and General Trump. General Trump here was a little below par last start, Nick, but Run Good made good ground out wider late.
Yeah, this was with a first-time tongue tie as well, which I quite like. I mean, the addition, I think, can always help a horse improve lengths for sure, and it certainly, has aided this horse, I think, in the run towards the line. General Trump, look, I think he can be forgiven. I like the booking of Karis Teaton here. He gets on well with the horse, but take nothing away from the second. Look, he's hit the line well, and a run replicated like that, he'll go close.
He's against the trend that day because they were all leading from the front. He was one of the few horses that made ground as well. Run Good.
Yeah, absolutely. One more to look at, and we're going back to the trials here. Fantastic Fabio at Happy Valley here over the 1,200 metres. He has, Paul, won course and distance in the past. He has done that before. Look, he's had plenty of runs this horse, 67. He's an 8-year-old now, barrier number 4. He won't be too far away from the pace as well. Look, he's been out a little bit of form at Happy Valley, so they're trying here back on the all-weather.
They certainly are. I mean, just going back through his record, actually, his all-weather win was back in September 2017, so quite a bit of water under that bridge, but at least it proves, Tom, that he does handle the surface. He's got that form. That recent trial looked good as well, so there's enough to like.
His last one coming off for 37. OK, Paul, with all the form going into the melting pot for Class 5, you've given it a stir. Yeah. What have you found?
I'm going to come up with Run Good, actually. I just think that against the trend last time, the horse has run a couple of seconds now and looks well placed. The Elites comes out of that same race. General Trump should get a nice run. And look, Shanghai Power is going to be on the pace, so if you just have to hold your hat for the last 200 metres, but I think he can hang on there for a minor placing. 7, 10, 6 and 2.
Yeah, I've gone the same way as Paul. Run Good for me. Second time tongue tie. That run last time was very good. As Paul alluded to there, went against the pattern and was able to run home quite strongly. General Trump can be forgiven last time out of the same race. He can certainly run a nice one. Raging Blaze, I thought, was an interesting runner here. He's making his all-weather debut, yet to show a great deal in 9, but I think there's something there. And number 2, Shanghai Power goes in as well. The trip is the concern, but I think he'll run a nice race here. 7, 6, 9 and 2.
The boys in agreement for race number 1 with Run Good to hopefully prevail in the Class 5 1,200 metre first race.